So look, we are entering a new era. Everything is changing: the way we buy, the way we work, the way we live, and so does the way that people do business. We're entering what experts are calling the new arbitrage economy, and there are a bunch of 20-year-olds taking advantage of it to get paid as much as a doctor every month without having any previous work experience. More about that in just a minute. So look, if you click this short video, it's because you want to create an online business, so pay attention, because I'm about to show you how you can take advantage of this new arbitrage economy to start a business with virtually no startup capital, and they can get you paychecks like this in a matter of weeks. Now, I'd like to be 100% transparent here. So I have to say this: just because I got these results doesn't mean you will. After all, I mean, I am the creator of the system, so I like to always make this clear at the beginning of any training, because my reputation and success are built on how transparent I am, so I certainly cannot guarantee that you will. Of other regular average people who are using this simple beginner-friendly business model that I'm about to show you, like Joseph here, who wasn't making any money prior to September and now in December is already at a six-figure year run rate with no prior experience, or Michael, who just completed his third month with this new business model at a total revenue of $37K at over 85% profit margin, or Václav, who went from delivering Uber Eats to $10,000 a month in May and then went on to do $57,000 in the month of December. So in case we haven't met yet, my name is E-Man Gadget, and if you're looking for the best business model to start as a beginner and do it without having to spend years working 10+ hour days just to get a decent income, and without having to sell thousands of units of a product just to pay for the cost of stock, and finally without having to invest your hard-earned money in some risky opportunity that may end up costing you all of your savings, then this short video is just for you. I'm going to be showing you the 4-step plug-and-play business model that 20-year-olds all over the world are using to get paid video game in the hardest difficulty, instead of working your way up. So people end up spending tons of time spinning their wheels, and that results in them getting frustrated and most of the time losing all the savings they've invested in it. Now, what if you decided to actually evaluate how beginner-friendly are the online business models available out there before risking your money on them? Well, you don't have certainty that such product would sell, and as a beginner you should be investing the majority of your time in selling, not fulfilling the sale. Finally, you have to have capital to invest in ads, testing software, and more, which will have a similar effect on your margin as it did in the examples above. Now, for a deal type, you can choose whether you want to sell your product as a one-off or as a recurring subscription. Ladies and gentlemen, now do you see why it is so hard to succeed as a beginner if you don't pick the right business model? So after going through all of them, the question becomes, what would be the ideal beginner-friendly business model? Then does it even exist? Well, finally, when it comes to deal type, we want something that ideally is sold once and pays us recurrently every single month, so that each sale stacks up on others and each month we have a higher payout than the month before. Now, with all these set criteria, I can confidently say there's one single solution that fits the bill. It is a service-based business that clients are willing to pay anywhere from $1,500 a month to $10,000 a month for, but not a one-time payment, a recurring monthly payment of $1,500 to $10,000 a month. Now, the startup capital is virtually non-existent. All you need is a business email, and then you're good to go. The margins are very high. They can be upwards of 97% and 60% in the worst-case scenario, depending on how you decide to fulfill new arbitrage economy to get all the service fulfillment taken care of for them. I want you to think about